our party is to be of service to the British people in the dark days that are undoubtedly coming, then there has to be change. Change involving the top of this party. This all being so, I, Richard Edmonds, founder member, am challenging for the leadership this year. I can assure you that we have no intention of changing party ideology or party policy. The party in this sense will be the absolute continuum. There's only one thing that needs seriously changing in this party, apart from a change of leadership that is, and that is there is a serious need to look at our constitution, and in particular there needs to be a change in our constitution to make it in order to make it simple to hold the elected chairman to account. At the moment, it's absolutely outrageous that in order to challenge a chairman, to challenge an elected chairman, one needs to obtain the signatures of hundreds of members. When one considers that in order to exercise one's right to be a parliamentary candidate, to stand for the Parliament of Great Britain, one needs only 10 signatures on one's nomination paper. It is an outrage that in our relatively small party that one should need hundreds of signatures. That needs to be addressed, and we are going to address that.
Julian, why do you think we need change in the British National Party at leadership level?
Well, I think there's a multitude of reasons. What it comes down to is the simple fact of the matter is the party has stopped progressing, it is now regressing by any yardstick you care to measure that by. And I basically see the party, to use the analogy, it's a bit like a shark. One thing you might know about a shark, it has to keep moving forward. If it doesn't keep moving forward, it dies. And that sadly is what is at risk happening to the party. And unless we have a change of leadership, we're not going to win anymore. And I'm not in this party for fun, I'm in this party to win.
Richard Edmonds and his management team can save the situation and facilitate a renaissance, not just for our party, but I believe for nationalism as an ideology. Richard is well liked in the party because he's sincere, he's brimming over with integrity, and no one can doubt his stamina and his commitment to the cause. He has experience of running the party successfully, and most importantly, Richard possesses the imagination and vision to see and understand what this party could be given the right management and given the right presentation to the electorate.
And I'm sure, I have no doubt, that in our party there's a whole range of men and women, possibly recently retired, who could happily and usefully fulfil this function of speaking on behalf of the party in these fields of their experience.
We must remember there are many first-rate activists in the party, and it's imperative that we all stick together. I would ask everyone to support Richard's campaign. He is the unity candidate. He is the man who is the safe pair of hands, and I would ask everyone to sign his nomination form and persuade everyone they know who qualifies to do likewise. Thank you.
We have been motivated to launch this campaign because our party is facing financial ruination. The situation is that serious. Just before Christmas, the party was compelled to issue a statement saying that the party's creditors were being offered 20 pence in the pound. It's just 20%. Now that is an admission that the party is close to total bankruptcy. It is questionable whether our party can continue as a going concern. Now this is a legal warning issued to us by a set of professional accountants, and it is a legal warning that we should take very seriously indeed. This is a gross mismanagement of the party's affairs that the party leadership is guilty of. The sackings, demotions, suspensions and expulsions of members of ours, members of great ability, members who have given a great deal to this party, is an absolute outrage. We intend inviting these good members to rejoin our party. One of the major purposes of our campaign is to say to all these many men and women out there in the towns and boroughs of this country, come back and rejoin the fight, and thereby reinvigorate our party and give our party a new chance to go forward. Till then, the indictment stands. The present party leadership has decimated our party without any good reason whatsoever. Thank you for listening to our message. Thank you.